Hi, I am Mary Grace as Ascendente. I was assigned to look for samples for reading assessment activities and written tests for the tertiary level. Let me discuss with you first the written activities I acquired from the Open Learn University. Open Learn is a website that provides free courses in which I chose the course Reading Skills for University Study. This course has 14 activities composed of making essays and notes, matching type, multiple choice, enumeration, identification, and mind mapping. The learning objectives of these written activities are the following. First, identify different texts university students read, understand the most effective reading strategies, actively read an academic text, and make useful notes. Activities 1, 9, and 11 are identification activities. Activity 1 requires the students to list their same reading habits from the figure presented. Next is Activity 9, which provides questions wherein the students need to identify what is being asked. While Activity 11 requires the students to state their reading strategies. These types of activities targets the first level of cognitive learning according to the revised version of Bloom's taxonomy, which is remember. This is also the lowest level of cognitive learning. Its purpose is to test the student's ability to recall, retrieve, and recognize facts and basic concepts. Activities 2, 3, and 4 and also Activity 7, Question 1, require the student to match an item to its corresponding definition or category. In Activity 7, Question 2, the student needs to choose the correct answer from the selection provided. Activities 6 and 8 require the student to enumerate what is being asked. These activities also aim to test the student's knowledge or memory from the lesson that was discussed. Therefore, these activities target the first level of Bloom's taxonomy, which is remember. It can be observed that these types of activities can be categorized into traditional or formal types of assessment, since the activities have mostly focused on recalling information. Activity 5 requires the student to reflect on their past reading experiences and compare them to the reported experiences that were listed in the activity. This type of activity tests the student's critical thinking by allowing them to reflect or react to a given information. Moreover, students were able to explain their past reading experiences, relate them to other people's experiences, and perform compare and contrast. Hence, it targets the second level of Bloom's taxonomy, which is understand. Activity 10 requires the students to underline or highlight key points, while Activity 12 and 13 require the students to create a note from the reading text according to the strategies that were discussed for effective note-taking. These types of activities aim to test the student's ability to use information or skill in a new situation. It targets the third level of Bloom's taxonomy, which is apply. And lastly, Activity 14 requires a student to create a mind map. This test aims to allow the students to apply what they have learned in a new situation. It also targets the third level of Bloom's taxonomy, which is apply. Now, let us proceed to the reading assessment activity. I got this activity from satsuite.org. This is a reading comprehension activity wherein the students need to read a passage. Each passage is followed by a multiple type question wherein the students need to select the best answer implied in the passages and graphics. This assessment is designed to measure how well the students comprehend or understand what they have read. The questions that were created for the reading activity assessments were composed of questions that were focused on recognition and retrieval of memory. These questions were focused on the student's capacity to recall information from the text and identify facts explicitly as a response. There were also questions that were designed to test the student's ability to summarize information, which is usually through asking facts implicitly or events that are related or sequential from one another. In order to answer these types of questions, it would require a student's comprehension of the whole text. Therefore, we can conclude that these reading activities target the first and second level of Bloom's taxonomy, which is remember and understand. With my experience of using this kind of text, I can attest that it has indeed helped in honing and boosting my ability to recall and understand. Furthermore, this reading assessment activity possessed two characteristics of a good test, namely validity and reliability. According to College Board, they maintain the SAT strong predictive college success validity through the three following ways. First, basing test design on a solid foundation of research. Second, continually testing item types, test questions, and test forms. Third, regularly reviewing student performance metrics. Moreover, in 2019, the first national operational SAT validity study for the redesigned assessment produced many notable findings supporting the value of the SAT. The study was among the largest ever conducted on SAT validity, with data from more than 223,000 students across 171 four-year colleges and universities. Here are the results of the study that the College Board conducted that confirmed the value of the SAT. That is all for my presentation. Thank you so much for being with me. Have a great day.